What's up guys, TKG here. In this video, I'm just going to be going over how I placed 91st in the solos finals for NA East. Um, and towards the end of the video, you guys will see how I actually possibly could have qualified or placed top 15, but sadly, something unfortunate happened at the end, and you guys will see that. I'll talk a little about that. This video will be kind of long just because I'm going to be going over all my kills, my placement, my play style, where I position myself, just for players that are beginners trying to get better, want to be able to qualify and make some money in this game. I did end up placing 91st, as I said before, and I made $350. So, yeah, pretty cool. Could have done a lot better, but I played decent. So, this is my first game, by the way, if you guys don't know. So, for the first game, I decided to go soccer. I didn't really want to pick a certain place to go. My main drop is villain usually for solos, but I kind of steered away from that just because I was going for just depending on the bus rotation, I was gonna drop wherever. I think the bus is going from sunny to happy in this one, so I decided to go soccer. But I also could have gone anywhere else. I didn't want to stick to one spot just because I didn't want to be contested every single time. I wanted to go to some spots that were gonna be uncontested and things like that. So you guys will see that I went to a different spot every single time, and I did repeat some spots, but that was very, very rare. So for the first fight, I did end up winning soccer, by the way, and then I died over here. And there was about 30 people left. I tried rotating and I died. You guys will see that. So these guys actually just got out of a fight. This guy's trying to disengage. I was assuming he was low or didn't have health because he was trying to disengage. I want to get at least one peek on him. So I ended up just sitting here waiting for him. And I hit him once for 25 and just backed off just so he kept going. I didn't want him to come third party this as he heard us fight, so I wanted to, just get him to go away. I see this guy replacing all the walls, making all this his. I'm assuming he's low because I heard him got tagged by this guy a couple times. At this point, I'm 175 health after popping a slurp. I get his wall pretty easily, pretty effortlessly. I'm very good at taking walls due to my ping, and I know some tricks to take some walls, some things like that. So right here, he's trying to get away because I take all of his walls, which I don't blame him, This Heist guy, as you can see over here, is kind of rotating back in a little bit, so I don't want him to go over there. I make a flintlock play to boost myself up on top of him. I do not get a shot off, but I do get height. Again, take this wall very easily, and then, as you guys see, the mechanical speed that I have, I don't mean to brag, but the mechanical speed I have, it was very, very easy to take his wall, place on the floor, edit the floor, and kill him. I take height here, to make some edits. Take his wall first try, immediately edit, place the floor, immediately edit the floor, and then one tag him for 130 damage. I do not take combat shotguns in most scenarios, but in this scenario I did want to take it just because it was gold. I usually go by rarity with the new shotguns. I don't like taking the combat just because of the inconsistency, but they made an update to it, so it's more consistent now. It hits for more damage. So I will take gold one over a gray tack or something like that, but I do prefer a green tack or blue tack over any other shotgun. Over here, I see that this guy's around me, and he starts, I think he shoots at me. Yeah, he shoots at me and misses all of his shots. I'm farming. I'm just trying to get a lot of mats, and he ends up taking a shot at me. He misses, but I see it's a drum gun. That's something that I identify very, very quickly. You do want to be careful with people that have drum guns because they can just hold left click and spray you, especially if they're on controller. They can just L2 you a lot. So you always want to be really, really aware of what people have. So I heard the drum gun spray, so I wanted to be careful with this. Again, I go for the wall take because I have very low ping, so I can usually get the wall every single time, or most of the time. I shoot at his floor to distract him, and I go for the back wall right here. I end up getting it, and after I get this back wall, I go for the pump, but I couldn't get the pump shot because of the pump delay. Not the pump shot, but the combat shot because of the delay when you pull out weapons. Go for another wall replace right here. I do not get it. I keep trying until I get it, and he goes for that. That'll play right there, which I would not recommend going for that because then it makes your wall one hit, which makes you open to taking a ton of damage from someone if they have a good aim. I continue to go for this wall. I really want this wall just because if I can get this wall just like that, see how I get that wall very easily. Even though he's holding to rebuild, my ping's lower, so I get the wall, which allows me to make an edit and hit him for a decent amount. This puts him on edge because now he's down 90 health and I still have 100, so now he has to be very careful. I get the wall here again. I get the pump delay, or the combat delay, as you see right here. I didn't get a shot off because of delay. Despite getting the wall, I still cannot make the shot. just because of the delay. So I immediately switched to my sub and just spray him with it. He has a drum gun, like I said. This brings me down to a decent amount of health. So that kind of sucks because now he has the advantage pretty much. He knows that I'm kind of low too. Again, despite even me being a little bit low, I still want to go play aggressive on him. And now I do a move that Martaz talked about. If you guys are going to watch this video, you can go to Martaz's channel. It's a little trick he talked about when someone's wall or floor or something like that is low. Like, as you see, he makes the edit right here, which means that this floor is low because it's building back up again. So I decide to just spray the floor, and I deal a lot of damage to him. Get him to about 50 health, and then I just finish him off right here. Spray him down to about 10 health. I get the wall, make the edit, and, you know, the rest is history. That's a very smart play that he did. He spammed against my wall, so he placed the floor, but I have a quick reaction time. I placed the pyramid and got him. Killed him. I was very, very kid right here. I have a drum gun now. I have tons of shield, and now this brings us to this point. I do not have mobility, which is very unfortunate because you do want mobility in times like this, but I did not get any. So, except for a launcher, but I had to use that to get out. So, I was in a very shitty spot right here. As you see, there's about 3 people on top of me, 2 people watching us, gatekeeping us, and there's 1 guy right here gatekeeping us. Everyone has to rotate, but these guys are more able to kill because I guess they don't have mobility either, so they want the kill on us. So, zone's far. I probably could have done a lot better this game, but there's really nothing I can do right here. I tried rotating, but I couldn't. I get this kill right here. I laser him. Thank God I got that because that gave me an extra point. There's still a guy above me, you have to remember that, so I have to be careful of that and be aware there's a guy under me still. So I just keep trying to get in zone. That guy under me dies. I'm just getting lasered from everyone. I go for the fight against this guy just because I think to myself, I'm probably going to die on rotation no matter what, so I might as well just go for the kill on him. I place a trap. He makes a floor edit under me. Hits me for a lot. I could not get that kill, unfortunately. If I had glider deploy or any mobility, I'd be fine. I just go for the rotates, but I can't make it, unfortunately, because I'm getting spammed by 3 people, getting RPG'd, you know, all the above. Really can't do anything. I end up dying right here. So that's unfortunate, but GG's. This guy, I'm assuming, is going to die because he has no ability to get in zone, and his zone's still a little bit of ways away, and he's going to keep him. But, yeah, nevertheless, I played decent this game. I had 3 kills, equals 3 points. I didn't get top 25, which is unfortunate, but things happen. On to the next game. Okay, so for this game, I decided going to these 2 little houses next to the bridge, just like, I think this is east. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Just west of Paradise. So I decided to go in these 2 houses mainly because there used to be baller spawns here, but they're no longer here because they took them out for this storm, which I love, by the way. I do not like ballers. I hate them. I never use them. I don't like using them. But I did land here because I knew it was going to be contested and I wanted more kills will spawn. I had a very, very good drop for this, and I saw there was a big bot there and ammo right there. I knew there was no guns on the floor level of here, because you can just see that. There is a chest up here, but I wasn't really worried about that because the odds of them getting something really good out of the chest is very unlikely. I did see the wood here, so I knew if there was no laser, you have to be careful of all the floor loot spawns. There's a floor loot spawn here, in here, right here, over there, and over there. And then under the bridge, and I knew that I saw him going over here. I saw them both contesting this house right here, so I wasn't really too worried about this house. That's why I focused this house instead. So, because I did see a chest right here as well. I got very lucky. I got attack. I immediately switched to it and started to push him. I hear him under me. They're both dropping down. This guy got the floor loot spot first, and he's just going for him. So I got kind of close, as you see right here. I didn't take the shot in the first place. The second I got next to him, I took the shot. I waited till I was as close as possible because it is attack, not a pump, so you can't do a lot of damage with it from far range. If this was a combat shotgun, I would have taken the shot right here, but I did not. So as you see, I waited for a second till I got really close. Took the shot, hit him for about 50. Then like 30, and then just finished him off. I took no damage right here. This guy had no weapon. I didn't even worry about going for the mats and loot because this guy had no weapon. So I just went for the kill against this guy. Didn't want to get pickaxe here because, you know, you never want to take health. Immediately off spawn, I have a big pot, 100, attack, and an AR. Very, very good start with about 200 mats and everything. Now I play the placement game. As you guys see, I do not playing aggressive whatsoever. Mid-game, I just sit in my pyramid the entire game. Right here, I was on height, just waiting. I had shadow bombs. I had a launch pad. I was very, very good. So I was just chilling literally until late game the entire time. I would just rotate into zone, mind my own business, and just, I don't like taking fights until end game like this. I try to wait till I get top 25 to take any fights because then I'm guaranteed placement for top 25. As you see right here, this guy was getting lasered by everyone, so I decided to help and just laser everyone too. Ended up paying off because I 72 this guy twice. I do see his a rift over there, but I just didn't want to go for that because I didn't feel like it was worth it. Now looking back on it, I'm glad I didn't go for that because someone else went for it and he got lasered too. This guy, Kuros, was just literally just going for my wall over and over again, or my pyramid over and over again. I see him getting beamed right here, so I go for the beam too. I beam him back, keep lasering him, and I end up getting the kill on him. I'm not sure what he was thinking. I'm not sure what Kuros was thinking right there, going for my wall. That was kind of, or my pyramid. That was kind of weird. I just wanted to rotate in, but he wouldn't let me. I did not know it was Kuros, by the way. I just want to point that out for people that are down on the same cloud farming. I just saw this as Kuros actually, because it did say anonymous. And when you're in a game, you're not too focused on who you're killing. You just want to get the kill. I go for his loot just because I saw he has an RPG. So I take the RPG and the more you know, shadow bombs. I shadow bomb right here. I just go to get in zone. I want to get to a very good spot to place myself so I can get good placement. I do get top 25 in a second here. I'm just right here. I'm trying to wait it out to get top 25. But this is such an easy kill. I really can't not go for it, you know. RPG that guy, get top 25 right here. I'm at 5 eliminations and top 25. So overall, 8 points right now for a placement, or for the game, which is very, very good. I'm at 11 points total right now. I'm just trying to get in zone. I still have shadow bombs, remember that. So, but my RPG is not reloaded, I don't think, which is really unfortunate. And I need that reloaded just because, obviously, you want to. This guy's trying to break through my wall here, so I just hold him. I don't want him to get through my wall, so I kind of try to let him dot his zone. I don't really want to play that aggressive on that kill right there. My RPG is reloaded, my bad. So, right here, I'm just rotating in zone. You know, doing turtles that I practice and creative and shit like that. I try to go for an RPG peek here because I see the guys under me, and I end up hitting this guy, but someone else is killing him. I one-tack that guy, very close range attack, very easy to pull off. Again, just rotating in zone, trying to get killed by anyone, reloading my RPG, making sure I'm chilling. This guy starts spamming with stinks, which I'm not a fan of. Right here, I was in a tough spot because I was taking a ton of storm damage. I end up getting out of this, but it was a very bad spot for me. I ended up getting that kill right there. I placed a pyramid. Instead of, most players right here would go for the floor. They would break the floor, because as you see, this guy made a double edit on his floor. So if I went to go jump through, I would get caught by this. Most people would take a second, break the floor, make it theirs, then go through. But I decided to place a pyramid and just go for it, so I didn't have to make a floor place. So I'm getting beamed right here, which I really didn't like at all. This guy, I see that he drops down, so I don't focus him anymore. There's a lot of guys over here. I go for the RPG on the right wall because I thought that it wouldn't be covered, but it was. Again, I'm just chilling right here. I have no mats at this spot in the game, which is the reason I die. That's why I'm trying to just get everyone down. I see that there's a pyramid in the wall right here, and then this guy ends up killing me right here because he stinks me out, and I have like 10 health, and I just can't do anything because of zone. Unfortunate, but you know, things happen. I ended up getting 4th, I'm pretty sure. 4th place with 7 kills, which is really good. I got top 5, top 25. Unfortunately, couldn't get the win, but things happen. If I did get the win here, I probably would have placed under top 50. But, you know, you really just got to think about things like that. It's whatever. Things happen. So, on to the next game. Okay, so for this game, I am going to the block, but I do steer off of that because as you guys see over here, there's 2 kids going to the block. And the block for this map is just really not kitten enough. There's not enough loot there, so I decided to go Modern House. This is a very smart play by me because it did end up working out for me. See, there's 2 kids going to the block. The block sucks this map, so I said, fuck that. I'm just going to go over here. I use the slipstream to get to Modern House. I get to Modern House, and I end up just looting it. I do get tagged once by some guy that was at Quarry, this guy right here. I just heal up. I see where he is. I don't see him right now, so I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to leave him alone. Nothing really important happens off spawn. I have the audio glitch right now with me deploying my glider. Nothing happens off spawn. Loot Lake is actually surprisingly uncontested. Or not uncontested, but there's 2 kids here and they're fighting. So like the rest of it's unlooted, so I take my time and I just loot it up. Get a very, very good loot for endgame. I want to be as kitted as possible for endgame, obviously. I do have zone, just farming, getting max everything. At this point I have max mats and I'm just trying to get to a good position right here. Which is why, okay, right here, this is a very stupid play on my part. I probably should have, so these guys fought right here, this ride guy and the guy above me. They did fight, but neither one of them died. So I should have had the knowledge that they were both very low. I, on the other hand, was not very low. I was 100, and I was doing very well off. I should have waited for this guy to rotate first, but I was in a rush. I didn't want to get caught by zone or storm held or anything like that. So I just went, and that was probably my first mistake because as you guys see, this ride guy, I don't know if he's on controller or what's his deal, but he literally beamed me, dude. This guy has insane aim. And he, as you guys see, like I'll show you my health count right here. I literally got down to like no health, like 12. Like, I was so one shot. I'm so glad I didn't get shot. I didn't get killed here because I ended up getting a lot of points end game. As you guys see, I think I placed 7th or something like that. I immediately build. I want to box up and heal right away just in case he pushes this. I want to be, ready to fight somewhat. So I keep going. I'm double checking he's not pushing this, placing walls behind me. I don't want to get pushed at all right now. I'm kind of just chilling at this point despite my health. I do end up, making it end game. As you guys see, I'm trying to rush through this game because I don't want to hear the clatter sound over and over again. I do get more health right here from apples and everything like that. Right here I get a kill, which is very, very clutch. I box up in zone and I get a kill from everyone focusing this one person, and I end up getting the last kill, as you see right here. Being that guy, I am at 150 health at this point. I'm very, very, very good off. This lobby was so stacked, so it was, hard to play against, but it was a lot of fun. Again, I just make my rotations into zone using other people's launch pads and rifts and my own launch pads and rifts. So right here, I get to this point where I'm kind of just waiting for people to peek so I can get lasers on kids. This guy's getting beamed, so I try to focus him as well. I noticed there's a guy to my left. This is a very high IQ play. I do this a lot where I block people out in zone, not by holding them, because holding them could result in your death too. I don't like to storm hold like that, but I knew he was there because he was focusing before. So I ended up placing a trap on the only possible spot that he could actually leave, which is that spot right there, because there was a bunch of things blocking him right there. I ended up getting that kill, which was really, really clutch. Gave me a lot more health. And right here I'm just playing low ground because I don't really have the mats to do anything. So I'm just playing low ground, trying to get some peeks at kids. I do get rifted here, which is extremely clutch. And I kind of just stay a height until I can get top 5. Or stay in the air till I get top 5. I end up getting top 5, but I couldn't really stay in the air until I get it. Actually, I'm not even sure if I got top 5. I don't think I did. I get that kill right there. I was getting beat from above. I still had no mats at this spot, at this position. So I just had to go for a kill. I get that kill too. And then right here, I go for another kill. And I'm getting stuck right here. And this guy tries killing me. I kill him as well. I hold this guy. And I do end up dying to this kid. Just because, Bloom was not on my side. If I did kill a kid, I honestly probably could have won the game. Maybe. I would have had mats and health. But it's unfortunate what happened right there. My Bloom was not lucky enough, I guess. And, yeah, as you guys see right here, get the kill on Liquid Gave. Look to my left, Finn is right here, and I pump him, or combat him, but this gun sucks. I don't do any damage. Also why I like to attack more. I switched my AR, and this Bloom was just not on my side whatsoever. He has like 10 health, and then he kills me and gets like 60. And then, yeah. But that game was really good. I had 2 very strong games right there. So, on to the next one. Okay, so for this next game, I do die around 40th place, but I do get 2 kills off spawn, or 1 kill off spawn, and then 1 kill like mid-game kind of. This guy contests me BTL Shadow. I do get the tac shotgun. At this point, I know he has an AR because he shot me once with it, but missed his shot. So I'm being wary of that. I know there's a slurp on this top of the house right here, this little cabin thing, because I saw it as I was rotating in. Also, you want to be very aware of things. I knew he was going to go for the slurp and immediately try to box up. So at the second I see him right here behind this, to where he doesn't have an angle on me anymore, I immediately push up, which is a very smart play. Now that I have height on him, I just want to prevent him from popping the slurp. So I immediately just go in with him. I don't even worry about placing a floor because I know he's in the middle of popping a slurp, and he'll get it off if I let the floor go. Even if he got the slurp off, I would have killed him, but I wouldn't have had 100 from the slurp, and I wouldn't like that. So I just push in with him. I have attack. He has attack as well, but he misses his first shot, and I don't miss anything. I get the kill, and right there, I get pretty stacked already just for an off-spawn fight. I end up looting all of this and rotate out. Right here, this is a very... I timed this so well on Zypha, as you guys hear here. I waited for the perfect moment to where he wasn't paying attention and didn't see me. I just box up right here, trying not to get shot at. I box up and I just wait a second. I line it up perfectly, and the second that he's turned around this way, I let it go and I spam him, and I think I hit him 66, then 33, then 33. I literally beat him, and I kill him right away, which is very, very clutch. And I'm very glad I got that kill, because, again, set me up for endgame, because now I have health and all that. I let that guy get that loot because I don't really mind it. I don't mind, not getting loot. I was very screwed here. I had no mats in this scenario. I literally had no mats whatsoever. And this is not even endgame yet, so I was very, very screwed. I did get shot at, so I just dove down immediately. I knew I had to play aggressive on someone, and I knew that I was going to have to just push one of these guys. I think, yeah, I had 70 mats, and now I have like 10, I think. This guy hits a pump shot on me, so he just goes down for the kill. Nothing I can really do here. I tried boogieing him, but I wasn't quick enough, and he ends up getting the kill on me. So, GG's that guy. But I played that very poorly. I did not have a lot of mats. I took stupid fights, and I could have played that better. On to the next game. Okay, for this game, I do go Sunny Steps, and I end up letting a snipe on this guy down here, which is resulting in me getting a point off spawn. I did not have a lot of loot. I think I had an AR, dynamite, or I had an AR, attack, and a sniper. And that was pretty much my kit. So I was not very stacked at all. I see this guy down here, and I wait for him to stand still to either, take shots or pop something. I see him standing still right here, so for a second, so I take the sniper shot, headshot him, get the kill. A very easy kill. Right here, I'm just rotating in zone. I get this guy's loot that I sniped, and then over here I see there's a guy in front of me, so I decide taking the fight. I know this is a very stupid fight to take. I would not normally take it, but in this scenario I wanted to, just because I saw he was landing on me, and I wasn't really that stacked for endgame, so if I died here, I wouldn't really care, and if I killed him, then I would get more loot for endgame. So, Sunny's not the best place to land. The loot kind of sucks there, so I didn't have the best loot, but, things happen. This guy's rotating over here. There's a guy over here. I know that there's a guy over here, but I'm not sure there's a guy behind me. And I find that out he's behind me when he ziplines on me. He ends up geysering or something to me, and he ziplines on top of me, I'm pretty sure. As I'm ziplining, I hear him gliding above me with audio, and I see him. I hit him with my tack for a little bit of damage just to get him a little bit scared. I want to play aggressive right here because I don't want to take too much storm damage, unfortunately. But I did in the long run, but it's fine. Because he did have bandages, which I got for him. Again, just playing aggressive, throwing dynamite, forcing him to rotate. Right here, I did see he was going out this way, so he wasn't blocking his left wall, so I decided to go for the kill. I got the pyramid, got the floor. I'm very good, again, at taking walls because of my ping, and I'm very quick. So I do get the walls and things mostly. I see he keeps trying to go for this floor thing where he places a floor and edits it. So I always want to place a pyramid above him and just go for the kill on him. I do get the kill right here. I tried placing a pyramid, but it wasn't quick enough. So right here he has height on me, and he's trying to build battle. So I do place it around here, and I just get him in the close encounter. I place a pyramid in the floor right here, double edit, and finish him off. He has bandages, so that was a good fight for me because I did get more loot, more mats, more ammo, and bandages, so I do end up, making it out safe and alive, which is, in the end, all you really need. Right here, we get to about endgame, and I just go for the laser on this kid because I see that I tagged him 66 whites right there, so I just go for the finish on him, and I do end up getting it, fortunately, so get the kill right there. Then right here, I was rotating in. I didn't have a lot of mats again, right here. That's my biggest issue is I never get enough mats for endgame. I really have to focus on that. If I get enough mats, I'll be fine. But unfortunately, I didn't get enough mats. I see this guy rotating too, and I get the kill on him. Just watch people taking my peeks, holding corners, things like that. Also, all very good moves that you can do. I see this guy right here, this Finn guy. I see him rotating. I was just holding an angle on him, and I couldn't get him, unfortunately. But actually, no, I did get my information. I'm pretty sure. I'll get this guy. Yeah, that's it. So I just laser this guy right here. Now thinking about it, I had no mats right here. But now that I'm thinking about it, I honestly should have went in. I took the storm damage for his mats and loot, just because that could have been really stupid of me. It was really dumb that I just kept going because I did get lasered and I couldn't place anything because I had no mats. I should have been more aware of that. I'm assuming he had not a lot of mats either, but I would have gotten the 50-50-50 from him. And all that, and I would have gotten, some ammo and shit. That's the reason I die right here, actually, because as you see, when I come out this corner, I just get lasered because I really can't do anything. I have literally no mats whatsoever. I go for the kill on this guy, but this shotgun's not hit for enough, and I don't get the kill. He's very, very low, but he does die to Macwood, I'm pretty sure. And then I just get held right here on the corner as I break this wall. This guy right here is just waiting for me, so I can't really do anything about that. He goes around this side and just waits for me, which is a very smart play, but Unfortunate for me. Um, right here. Yeah, I break this wall and just get sprayed. Yep. And then he gets both kills. So, GG's to him. Could have played that better. The game before this I didn't show because I died out of spawn, so you guys really want to see that. This was my 6th game, and now on to my 7th. Okay, so for my 7th game, I died out of spawn, so I'm just going right into my 8th. I only died out of spawn twice, which is pretty good for me because I'm not the best at off spawn fights, which is why I land at spots that you're only contested at maybe one person, 2 people. I don't like taking huge fights off spawn, like 3 or 4 people, like at retail or Mega Mall now and Tilt and things like that. I see this guy does not know where I am. He knows I land. He knew I land here. Sorry. He knew I landed here, but he didn't know where I was. So I kind of waited for him to stand still or something so I can get a peek on him. I do not end up hitting a shot because of Bloom, and my aim is just awful here. I'm just pushing up, trying to get a peek on him. Something, hoping for something. I see he places a floor here, so I decided to just go for the engagement and just build up on him. Heat of attack, and right here, as you see, I thought he was going to go for a trap play and place a wall here and just trap me in and box me so he can tag me. So I immediately think to take this floor and reverse it like this way, reverse it north, so I can just get an easy bloom on him and laser him, which is what I do. And he hits his tack shot and misses the rest, and my bloom is just really good right there. So I end up killing him, and I end up getting his loot. I get his tack and all that, and finish in this place. Right here, these are 2 very clutch kills that set me up for endgame very, very nicely. I do have 4 launch pads after these kills, which is very, very crazy. I do kill both of these guys, which is, very, very lucky. Not lucky, but, I played this well. And I did have the skill going into this fight, so that's why I took it. This guy here wants to build battle me. I don't get the pyramid. He has height on me, so I just box up. I don't want to take a fight when he has height. Here I'm dynamiting me, so I do go for height at this point because I know he's distracted trying to dynamite me. I do place a pyramid here, place a trap here. This is a very, very good play. I do a cone jump right here. I do a scissor jump, and I do get height right here. Or I could go for height. At this point, I could place a pyramid above his head and then turn around east and go for height up that way, but I just decided to place a pyramid and go for the trap place, and I did have 1 trap. I place a trap, break his floor immediately, and I just end up just hacking him, and then I hold the floor while he spams his drum gun or something, and then right here, as I see he tries to make the floor edit, I just drum gun spray him and get the kill. He had 4 launch pads. This really set me up. I don't know why he even took a fight in the first place. I would have just launch padded away. That's just me though. This gets me set up for endgame. I do get top 25, but I end up dying because zone just goes up polar peak and down polar peak just over and up and up and over. And I literally just got fucking cucked right here by every single person in the lobby pretty much. I was getting spammed by all of these guys. I'm just getting focused by literally every single person. Poor positioning on my part. I choked the edit a couple times and I just get beamed. Couldn't really do anything at this point. And yeah, I ended up getting finished by one of these guys over here. I do go for the kill right there. I couldn't get it. And then I die from that guy. So unfortunate, but that was my 8th game. My 9th game is where it really gets technical and like iffy, and I'll show you guys that right now. So yeah, on to the 9th game. Okay, so for my 9th game, as you see, I'm aiming for junk, fake junk back here. But I do stay kind of high in case I want to go Paradise or Westworld. I look around to see if there's anyone around me, and as you see, there's like no one around me. This is me right here. There's like no one around me, so I just decide to just, play it careful, and I was gonna go junk right here, fake junk, but I said that literally there's like no one going, or no, my bad. There was only 2 kids going Paradise, so I just end up going fake junk because I'm uncontested, right? So like might as well. I go fake junk, and I end up getting pretty kitted. I have a rift to go in a launch pad. I'm pretty stacked at this point. I just keep going for loot. Westworld is uncontested too, but I didn't end up going for that. So right here, just boxing up, placing my builds, healing up. This is a very easy placement game. So I want to talk about this for a second. At this point, there was about 10 minutes left in the tourney, so people are just W-keying just so they can get their last game in, which is what I should have done too. But as you see, I really wanted this top 25 because you get 3 points for it. So I waited till I got top 25, then I W-keyed. But I W-keyed way too hard and way too stupidly. There was like 3 minutes left, and you'll see right here when I died. There was like 3 minutes left when I died, and I ended up I did not get a queue for the last game, which really fucked me over and it really pissed me off because I could have actually qualified for my last game if I popped off, or I could have made a lot more money. I could have placed top 50, top 15, something like that for my last game if I popped off. Or I honestly, what I really think now, what I should have done is I should have just played this one out, because I was very stacked. After, as you see right here, like I just W keyed this kid, despite there being 28 kids left. I just W keyed. I'm like, I'm not gonna wait here anymore. So I end up getting the wall, and I just kill him. Very easy kill. Didn't take a lot of damage from it at all, and I just heal up. IG pops my shield. Right here is where it gets really, really like weird. I got the top 25, and I got pumped by this guy. I did rift. I don't know. I'm not sure why I rifted here, honestly. I'm so annoyed because I really could have played this out and I could have probably won it because I had a rift and a launch pad, so I was really, really stacked. Right here, I had 30 health, literally 30. And I was on the Fortnite live stream right here, and I died to this guy. This guy was on the Fortnite live stream, and I died to him. I could have killed him, and if I killed him, I would have played this out if I killed him, but I didn't. Again, I went for this kill just for the pure reason, just for the reason that I did not want to play this game out just because I wanted to get my last game in, but it was honestly really dumb of me, like I said before. Just trying to W keep this guy, doing whatever I can. I end up getting the wall, and I do get in here, and I die to him, which is the end of all my games because I didn't get a Q for my last game. I ended up breaking in with this little, exploit thing, and yeah, as you guys see right here. Finally get the wall. He places a trap. It was forced me to the right side. So, and I have like what? I think at this point I have like 20 health. Yeah, I have like 20 total health. I just W key just because I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna W key. I really wish that I played this smarter. I wish that I W keyed off spawn instead of right now. That's honestly in hindsight what I should have done. I ended up missing my shot, hitting him for a lot, and then he just doesn't take the L on me. This guy was pretty stacked. I wouldn't be surprised if he won or something like that. So yeah, that would be the end of my games, guys. I did play decent, I would say. I could have played a lot better. I could have not that off spawn those 2 games, and I honestly could have played this last game out right here. Very unfortunate situation, but things happen, Can't always get what you want. I will play a lot better in the next one, and hopefully I might even qualify. I will keep you guys updated with that. Make sure you use code collateral TKG in the item shop if you want to support me. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Buy whatever you want. Get this nice little skin thing. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Hope this helped you guys. Place higher in tournaments and worry about positioning and things like that. Hope you guys learned some new things. Follow me on Twitter in the description. Follow me on Twitch in the description. All that good stuff. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.